It is so nice out here today.
4:07 p.m. and 57 seconds.
I thought I'd vlog out here. There's actually not that much to vlog about, but it is so nice out here. I just had to do another one of these outside vlogs. And it's so nice now that, I mean, I'm sitting on the bench by the building that I live in. So, because it's not like last time where back here it was still a little chilly, it seemed, but up there the sun was nice. Now it's like nice no matter where you are. So, to follow up on something that happened the other day, apparently everybody else who lived in this building was just as blown away as I was when they found out that we had lost our manager. No one was told. It all happened really quickly. But in the long run, it works best for both of them because our new manager lives close to here, and our old manager lives closer to where she now works. So, I mean, it all works out. It's just a darn shame for us that we lost her, but I know that because I just met him and he was telling me about it. You know, I mean, I was like, I hope it's been a nice transition, because what actually happened was I talked to somebody else and she goes, no one knew. And so I was kind of telling it, I guess I was kind of telling him, well, I hope it's been a nice, I hope people have been nice to you, meeting you and everything. It's just, we're all probably a little shocked. We just up and lost our manager. And he's like, yeah, well, here's what I can tell you about how that went down. And actually, it didn't go down that bad. I mean, it wasn't a conspiracy necessarily. It was, what it comes down to is the other place was open. Right, the other place needed a manager. And our new one, hold on. Sorry. Our new one, was supposed to start where the old one currently works, but the old one and the new one kind of ended up in the same room, and so did both of their bosses. And I guess that's when it occurred to the boss, you know, you live closer to this place and you live closer to that place. You guys want to trade? I don't know if that makes sense, but I understood it when they explained it. I don't know if I'm doing a very good job retelling the story, but it made sense to me. And I mean, I understand the whole spirit of, gee, I live right by there. Maybe I should go to work there. I mean, I totally understand the spirit of living nearby your job. If I move, that might be a consideration. Well, my first consideration is, will TriMet Lyft be able to pick me up and drop me off? And will TriMet Lyft be able to take me most places that I want to go? Because, I mean, if it's got all the places in the world in terms of grocery shopping and, you know, whatever else, but the Lyft doesn't go to any of those places, I'm not necessarily going to be that interested in it. But if the Lyft does go to those places and it's so much closer to my workplace, which the lift still doesn't go to the place itself, but it does go to our meeting place, then, that might be, that would be a consideration. So I understand the whole live nearby work preference. It's just, in a perfect world, she would have said goodbye. There would have been time for an announcement and a goodbye and a, thank you for everything. We love you. It's been great working with you for 8 years. But that doesn't mean eventually we won't come to like the new guy just as much. He seems to be a pretty good guy.
4:13 p.m. and 50 seconds.
Meanwhile, I did finally get my computer back, which I am really happy about. I might have to, bring it back in and let them work on it some more eventually, but that's come in, drop it off, exercise, come back and pick it up kind of deal. That's not a drop it off and 3 weeks later it might be ready to be picked up. This was a mess. Seriously though, I'm really kind of surprised at the maker of the program that reads out loud the text on the screen. Their attitude is, well, there's no reason to fix that. And then the teacher says, well, I've got a student that needs this, and I will teach the student your competitor's screen reader if I have to. And their attitude basically is, well, go ahead, because we're not going to fix our, the bugs that are there is just the bugs that are there, and we're not going to do anything about it. I'm surprised they're not, why would they not think, oh my God, the competitor has something over us. Okay, we got to do something about this. We can't lose that customer to my competitor, so I'm going to take care of my product and make it work right. Well, all I can say, software manufacturer whose identity will be withheld for the moment, but if people want to investigate it, I guess they can. All I can say, particular software company, is if you keep that attitude up and then you suddenly lose half your customers because everybody goes to your competitor who does better than your product does, don't say I didn't warn you. It's a chance you'll have to take, or else it's an attitude you'll have to change. That's just... It's a great product. I've used this screen reader for, 20 years now? 1999 was the first time I started using it. It was the 1999 to 2000 school year. I was literally a high school senior when I got my first computer with this screen reader on it. And I've been loyal to this company, and I don't really want to I'll still use this screen reader as much as I can, but when my boss says I want you to do this, and I can do it with the other screen reader, but I can't do it with the one I usually use, I'll have to go to the other screen reader. Except one of these days, God only knows when, but one of these days,
4:17 p.m. and 43 seconds.
There's going to be a task that my boss will want me to do, and when that day comes, the competitive screen, the competitor's screen reader will not be able to do what JAWS used to be able to do. But now JAWS can't do it all together, because when you open that particular program and try to read it, you know, try to read it's Excel. When you open Excel and try to read a spreadsheet, the screen reader that I've been loyal to for 20 years won't work with it anymore. And now, you know, and the problem is, it's so complicated. The spreadsheet that was made for my task at such time as my boss will need me to start doing that is so complicated that the competitor screen reader can't read it either. So we're going to have to find a way to get JAWS to work. We're going to see if we can get another version of Office. It's this particular version of Office, but I mean, my teacher will get this stuff figured out. It's just that I'm not impressed with the way that JAWS company responded to neither my teacher nor I are impressed with the way they responded. We point out a problem, we say, hey, you got a competitor who has it together when it comes to this. And they go, well, I don't care. I'm not going to fix this. Well, fine. Until we get to this complicated spreadsheet, I will read my spreadsheets with your competitor, and good luck keeping customers if you're going to keep that attitude up. And on that note, I'm going to run out of time here.
Viewfinder. 12 minutes, 23 seconds.
Yeah, we're already at 12:23. On that note, I am going to call this the end of this vlog, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye.